Yeah, man, this is Danny Pepperseed for World of Reggae, together with the one and only Maxi Priest in Heineken Music Hall in Amsterdam. You know, Maxi,
Yes.
you probably don't remember that, but the first time we met, that was about 19 years ago when you do this song together with Michael Rose, Lion in the Jungle, up at Battery Studio with Mafia and Fluxy.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't seem to remember things from 2 weeks ago, much less 19 years ago. Well, no, but obviously I remember the time that we did the song, me and Michael Rose. I mean, that's my brethren. That's my good friend. We had a ball, you know what I'm saying? It was an honor and a pleasure working with Michael Rose. Michael Rose is a legend. He's one of the, I think he's one of the first to Grammy up the Jamaica
Actually,
thing.
yeah, the first with Black
Yeah,
True.
yes,
Anthem.
yeah, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, the great Black Uro, Michael Rose. I mean, that was when, to me, Black Uro was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Enough respect for them because they break down a lot of barriers. Mm-hmm.
True, they did.
Yeah.
You know, and actually now, well, 19 years later, we are here again, and well, you just released your new album, Easy to Love, on
It's
VP.
19 years since I spoke to you.
Well, we have spoken in between, but that was just some phone interviews for different albums.
Okay. I was like, wow, 19 years. That's a long time. Took you a long time to come and talk to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. We've been going in different directions. No, but that all of this is a joke, by the way. You know, I'm just having a laugh. It's a bit of fun, right? Cool. Anyway, what was the question you asked me?
Well, you know, 20 years, or almost 20 years later now, you just released your latest album, Easy to Love.
Yeah.
Brand new on VP Records, wicked album, and
I feel really good about it.
yeah.
I feel really good about it. You know, I am on so much of a high with the album. It's like I find when some things don't go right, the least little thing kind of disappoints me because I'm on such a high. You know, but hey, that's life. That's how it go.
Yeah, well, I know them things there, you know. So no, but the album, like, it was about, well, a little over a year when Bulby sent me a tune and said, "Yo, Danny, hold this tune and play it on your radio show." And he sent me Easy to Love, and I said, "Whoa, I love this tune." And you know, he had a Berries on that same rhythm before, and you know, that tune was so wicked, and I actually I couldn't stop play it, and I played it and played it and played it until, you know, at a certain time, at a certain moment now, I said, well, I played it now for like 10 weeks straight, so I have to kind of ease off on it. But you know,
Well, you know
that's a
something?
still
I
nice.
appreciated what you just said there, but then you ended it badly because then you're telling me that you're not playing it no more. So that don't make no sense.
No,
You
but
gotta
now
you gotta
there's-
keep playing it. You know, like the wheels just gotta keep turning. You can't be telling me you're playing it and playing it and then stop playing. Did you hear what he just said? I mean, come on.
Oh well, but now there's a remix with Stylo G. So
Yes.
tell us a bit how that remix came about, because Stylo is a hot young youth, son of Poison Chang, 90s DJ.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the idea of Stylo G was not really my idea. It was VP's idea. Obviously, we wanted to do a remix of it. Me and Bulby spoke about it, but VP really kind of had this thing in their head that they wanted to do this thing with Stylo G, and I thought it came out very well. You know, enough respect to Stylo G. I thought he done a very good job with it.
Yeah, so that keeps the tune still in rotation. Now, you know,
See, now he's gonna keep on and on and on again playing it. You know, but honestly, I really feel good about that particular track as well because you know, it started out from a friend of mine, Big Dread from Wolverhampton, and he brought the track to me, and then you know what? You lot are making me distract so much, man. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Anyway, what I was saying was is that that track meant so much to me because it was brought to me by a friend of mine, Big Dread from Wolverhampton, and I remember he came to the studio to do a dub plate at the time, And he brought the track to me, and I loved the track so much. I didn't realize that that Beres had a track on there before, right? So I wrote the song on it, and I sent it to Bobby, and Bobby was like, "Yo, you know, we have to put this out like now, because you know it was hot. He loved it just as much as you said that you loved it, and you kept playing it. All right, so he put it out, and then at that point was when VP them kind of started to get interested in the fact that we should do an album together, you know. So that's really where the whole thing started.
Yeah, it's a great track, and it's also a great album. Well, there was a previous single released, Every Little Thing.
Yeah.
That one came out, I think, somewhere in November, December last year. Real nice, solid lovers rock track that we know Maxi Priest for, you know. Well, and then there's the next single, and now in your career, you have never been shy to do like a cover version,
right? Because
some of your biggest hits, like Wild World, you know, were cover versions. Crazy Love, from back in the day. So,
but my biggest hit, I wrote it.
Yeah.
I got you there.
Yeah, you got me there.
All right.
But, you know, you also have another cover on the album, you know, which is actually like John Mayer's song, Gravity, which is really like a murder lovers rock version of that song.
Love it.
Why did you choose that song? What made you choose that song to put on the album?
To be honest with you, Bulby chose that song. And I remember we was working through the album, and he brought the song to me, and immediately when I heard the song, I thought, "Whoa, this song is off the chain." I just loved it so much, and he suggested to me that, you know, we should do this song, and I took the song away. I learned what I needed to learn of it, and obviously when I cover a song, I like to claim it. You know, and feel like it's mine, digest it, make it mine, you know. And he built the rhythm track for it. When I heard the rhythm track for it, I was like, okay, we're sailing, we're moving, we're going in the right direction, you know. I feel really good, really good about it.
Yeah, it's a very nice track. I really love to play that one as well on my radio show. So.
He's gonna play it on and on.
Yes, for weeks now, you know, and. Well, there's so many great tracks. There's another track, one that you did live here tonight as well, called Holiday, which was produced by the Red Boys. And the Red Boys now, they are not really known for being reggae producers, because they're more into the soca style. So how you got in touch with them, and how that Holiday track come about?
Well, I mean, I did some work with them before with a show in Winchester as a duet. As you said, they do mostly soca music. But the point, I guess, what I'm trying to say is that, as you would know, you know, a lot of reggae music now is being made outside of Jamaica as well, which is to show an appreciation for reggae music and how, you know, reggae can evolve, you know what I'm saying, and also translate color, class, and race. You understand? And no matter which kind of people it is, everybody seems to have a love and a passion for reggae music. That's how we really got them to do this track. Was obviously, like I said before, we did a duet together with we're in a show in Winchester. Found myself in Trinidad in the middle of a competition. We came second in it. You know, I've never really done a soca song before, and then and then found myself in second place in the. I mean, you say it's a festival competition, but it's the biggest competition for soca music, and we came second in the Soca Monarch. I really appreciated their production and the way they work. We became friends. They sent me this track. I was very surprised when they sent me the track. I was like, yo, this is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, this is just how reggae music has evolved, and how much the world loves reggae music.
Yeah, you know, definitely, because reggae is going all over the world, and especially over here in Europe, you have a lot of strong production camps,
Yes.
mainly like France, Germany as well.
Okay.
And, you know, things been really going on, and I think by now Jamaica realized that they don't really have the monopoly on reggae music again.
Well, you know what? The monopoly is... that's neither here or there. It never has been here or there for me, as far as I'm concerned. You know, the greatest thing is that the thing was born. It was born from a little island, and it's gone across the world, like people like Bob Marley and Dennis Brown and Jimmy Cliff and all these people wanted it to do. So it's going in the right direction that we wanted it to go. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what is the point of having this music if it's only you gonna keep it? Do you know what I'm saying? So I see it as a positive thing that, as you said, the monopoly is not only in Jamaica anymore. I think it is a positive thing.
Well, I really think that's a positive thing. Well, you know, not really so much for the Jamaican musicians, because a lot of the bandsmen, them nowadays, they don't really have a job. Also because of the economical pressure, and, you know, it's cheaper to have a European band, you know, and so you don't have to fly in like 10 people from Jamaica and those kind of things. But, you know...
That's understandable in the economical climate. And a lot of that is obviously because of borderlines and visas and stuff like that.
Too.
And also, you know, taxes and all this kind of stuff, you know. Airfares, I mean, gosh, you know. But at the same time, I still believe that was the intention anyway, for it to evolve and move to other people, so that it can just go round and everybody can feel like they're a part of it. And the more we feel like we're a part of it, is the more it will blossom. That's it.
Definitely. And well, I think you played a serious role in spreading reggae music around the world, you know.
Well, I'd like to think so. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, the self-praise is of no recommendation. But
no, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
Cool. Which I appreciate you saying it. And that only echoes what I just said, which is that folks like myself can be able to be a cog in the wheel and help to turn the wheel, as well as, you know, gentlemen and folks like that, you know, being able to be a part of the reggae music and just making the wheel bigger and bigger and make the thing turn around.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's go back to the album now. You know, there's a
We've never left that. We're always with the album, because all of this is a part of the album.
Yeah,
we are
definitely
all part of the music business, and this is how it goes.
One other track I really like a lot is the one that you did for Sting and for Shaggy, "Bubble My Way" with Assassin. Yeah,
yeah, we played tonight. I mean, you know, the man himself, you know, Assassin. I remember we were at the ranch and we penned this song. We wrote this song, and you know, Sting was like, you know, Assassin. You know, I personally didn't really think of that. You know, that was between Shaggy and Sting them. And when I heard it back, I was like, wow. Which, you know, I never doubted it. It wasn't a doubt. It was just like, I'd never really thought of Assassin at the time. But when I hear it back, it's like, yeah, man, I hear that loud and clear, you know. And I think he done a superb job. And, you know, enough respect to Assassin 24/7. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Now, the album also sees you cooperating back with the artists that you have been working a lot with over the years. You know, like, I think, you know, working together with Beres Hammond started in about 1987, 1988 for the Maxi album, when you did "How Can We Ease the Pain."
Yes.
And well, you have done some other work together.
Yes.
You recorded for Beres' label, Harmony House.
Yes. Yep.
And
also we did that duet with Buju as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That was one as well on the Man with a Fun album.
Absolutely. you know, me and Beres has just got this friendship, you know, and bond that just immediately when we met, it just worked. you know. And when he graced the song, How Can We Ease the Pain From Me, I guess with that particular song, the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? But we've kept a solid friendship, a mutual respect for the art, for the music business, for what we bring to the table, you know. And then obviously our good friend Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaac and Freddie McGregor, part of that family, you know.
Yeah, definitely. You know, so this track now you did for the album.
Yeah.
Was a song produced by Bulby again, together with Tron, Rob Wells, who collaborated with Justin Bieber as well.
Yes.
So how did that, you know?
Well, that's really Bulby again. Do you know what I'm saying? He really kind of brought that to the table, you know. And then when we did the song, I was like, "Yo, Bulby, Barris." And immediately when he went to ask Barris was like, "Yeah, man, 4/4. This is my thing, you know." And he just did it straight away. It was amazing because normally everybody would be like, you know, they'd have to sit around and wait for Barris to bring his thing to the table, you know what I'm saying?
Or play dominoes with him for a couple of weeks.
Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? But that's that. A lot of people don't understand that, but that's an artist. Do you know what I mean? Just we you know, a lot of people find it strange, but that's the same with Michael Jackson. It's the same with Prince. All these kind of strange things, but people think it's strange. But that's his zone, you know.
True.
Yeah.
True. Now, well, Every Little Thing, Easy to Love.
Yeah.
Gravity, of course. Like those are all the singles from the album.
Yeah.
What's the next single from the album that you're going to push?
Well, I think at the moment we're not really we haven't really decided on what we're gonna do next. At the moment we're on Gravity, okay, and I guess you just gotta push this thing as far as you can go, and then, you know, see what's next. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously there's a few things in mind. The Barris Hammond for one, you know, but I guess sometimes you got to kind of, the album's out there at the moment. Let the people them kind of shout for what it is that they want. You know,
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And the album is solid. So, well, to me, it's one of the best albums so far this year. So, and I was really happy to see another Maxi Priest album again, because it was a couple of years since an album was overdue. You know,
that's true. But you know, they say quality and not quantity.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I never really came into this business to do an album, to do 2 albums a year or anything like that. You know, I look at people like, you know, Jackson, Bob. You know, there wasn't a lot of albums. It was more quality than quantity. You know what I'm saying? So I aspire to kind of take that same kind of step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so people, check out the album Easy to Love on VP Records.
Absolutely.
Maxi Priest.
Who's easy to love? That's right. If I may say so myself, you know what I'm saying? I am easy to love. And that's my album, Easy to Love. Yeah.
All right, Maxi, thanks a lot for the time, you know?
Respect, yes, sir.
All right.
Peace.
Yes, Danny Pepperseed for World of Reggae at Heineken Music Hall.
Cool.